Yo, what's good guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is about the fact I am not buying a PS5 for quite some time. I blame Sony for that decision, and it's their own fault. In this video, I discuss input method, what is fair game, and why I'm not basically buying the PS5. If you enjoy the video, please drop a like. Maybe it's helped you make a decision long term. My name is Gaber. Maybe subscribe for more content. We've got Black Ops Cold War right around the corner, and this is a Call of Duty channel. If you enjoy, of course, drop a like. I've said that already. Let's get right into the video. If you are a Call of Duty enthusiast, you basically only play Call of Duty, my suggestion is not to buy a PS5 just yet. Throughout this video, you're going to see some clips in the background that highlight a reason why I'm not buying one, and I'm going to go from there. Sony released the PS4 and the PS4 Pro back in September 2013, so 7 years have gone by, and of those of you watching today who is still using their original PlayStation, let me know in the comments down below. Has yours lasted 7 years? That's crazy if it has. Now back then, I wish I bought a PlayStation earlier. I only bought this PlayStation roughly 2 years ago. I've loved every day since, and I wish I bought the PS4 Pro. Little did I know the differences between them. I bought this just walking past the store. I wish I bought the PS4 Pro. Now that makes me differ. Do I buy the PS5 now, or do I upgrade it when the PS5 Pro comes out? With those questions, I know the answer already. I know what I want, and I'm more obsessed with COD and other first-person shooters than ever before. And I'm guessing a few of you watching this video may also be in the same situation where they want the most out of their games, and maybe they could wait for a PS5 Pro. Today's video is not really about a PlayStation 5 Pro speculation, spreadsheet, or list of parts, etc. It isn't about that. It's more about my personal input method and how that's been dramatically affected should I play the PS5 version of Black Ops Cold War. To get to the bottom of this, I want to answer a simple question. Why do we play first-person shooters in the first place? Why do we enjoy that one-on-one action? Or one-on-multiple action? Why do we enjoy... We enjoy the winning. We enjoy beating the opposition. Our hand-eye coordination is tested in these certain circumstances. Those that research into Call of Duty on YouTube, watch videos such as mine, care about the outcome of your gunfights in Call of Duty. You want to get better. You want to win more. You want to get nukes and beating multiple people off at once. But there is a fine line between cheating and an unfair advantage. Example, headphones. Where's that on the line? Most people watching this video, I would expect to be wearing headphones during their gaming sessions. But there are some people who still use the big TV, nice widescreen TV, sound system over there, and they play Call of Duty and just chill out. Those that want the advantage will clearly use headphones to understand left and right as to where the enemies are. You could argue the size of your display makes a difference. If you have a 40-inch TV or a 22-inch PC monitor, which one's better? It's the smaller screen. What you see in your peripheral vision is nothing quite the same as when it's right in front of your eyes. The smaller monitor will win every time. But the most heated discussions come when talking about PC versus console. I'm going to put aside the frames per second and field of view for PC for now. In Black Ops Cold War, you can utilise the 120 frames per second on a PlayStation 5. You can also utilise the wide angle field of view on the PS4 and PS5 in Black Ops Cold War, a field of view slider in Call of Duty for the first time on console. So put those two things aside. That leaves us with one thing, and that is the input method. We all know that the mouse and keyboard is the supreme input method in gaming. It's quite literally limitless in potential. The recoil control is just perfect. But there are players out there that can perform literal magic with their thumbs alone, and a little bit of help from aim assist. If you give these guys a next generation Pro controller from Sony, you've got yourself a brand new level playing field. Now most titles are available on cross-platform at this moment, and soon to be cross-gen as well, which is incredible. Friends with PS5s can play with their friends on PS4. There is actually a cross-gen version of Black Ops Cold War, which I intend to play for a full year. I've already purchased it. I'm going to be playing that on PS4. There's no need for me to have a PS5 to enjoy that game. The reason I'm sticking to PS4 is entirely my input method. I require the thing Sony produced for me, and that is the back paddle attachment. These back pedal attachments essentially give me the control a Scuf controller would as well. If you're watching this video on a Scuf controller, let me know in the comments. Is it better than a PlayStation controller? What are we missing out on? I personally think the back pedals are perfect for adding in an extra jump button and slide button to give me even more control on my character. These back pedal attachments for the Sony PS4 DualShock 4 is only available on PS4 games on the PS5. I hope that makes sense. If you own a PS5, you can actually play PS4 games on it. But that also means you have to use a PS4 controller on that game. So Sony released these back paddles back in January 2020. My prediction at the time, and it still stands true, that they are getting us addicted to using these back buttons in pre-release for a Sony Pro controller. That's it. They're going to give us a Pro controller later this year. There are no hints or rumours just yet of the pricing or design, but it was not going to come with the PS5 to keep the costs down. The most important thing was to get those of us hooked on these Pro-like features on the back of the pad, and then release us a pad that we can buy on our own for hundreds of pounds. That is what I'm going to have to do if I want to play Black Ops Cold War on the PS5. The back paddles only retailed for £30. On top of the PlayStation controller of $50, that's quite a bit of money. But there's a good chance Sony will do the same thing for the DualSense coming out this year, and those back paddles will cost $60. Why not? $100. They can charge it because people are certainly going to buy them. Sony have stated that there's not really any benefit in playing a PS5 versus PS4. They want everyone to have the level playing field. It never will be like that when there are attachments and accessories and screens, headphones and stereo systems that will actually involve more awareness of the game. One thing they're forgetting about is 3D audio. This is an automated audio upgrade for games available for the PS5. If I play a PS4 game versus a PS5 player with 3D audio, are they going to hear me better than I'm going to hear them? 3D audio is detailed as a 3D environment in your head where you better understand where the source of the audio is coming from. That literally is detailing sound whoring to a T, and I'm missing out if I do not have that PS5 version of Black Ops Cold War. There are a few benefits from the PS5 though. There are quicker loading times. That will be great between maps. I'm not sure if that is an advantage. There's ray tracing on the PS5 that allows for better detail in reflections and basically sources of light. I'm not yet aware if this will make a difference to how visible enemies will look. I'm not sure. And of course, lastly, there's 3D audio, which we've discussed. Those three things are the differences in what we'd experience while using a PS4. But there's a PS5 controller with DualSense. Is that going to work better in your hands? Are you going to have an unfair advantage because of vibration? I highly doubt it. Maybe a more immersive experience, but I doubt it would be an advantage. That leaves me with a bit of advice for you. If you guys are using Scuf controllers, they also do not work on the PS5 currently. Only if you are willing to use the PS4 version of the game of choice. It has to be a PS4 version of the game, disc or digital version, for this to actually work. During my research, I was quite disappointed to see that I can't play a PS5 game with a PS4 controller. That does make perfect sense. But if you have bought this version on screen now, the cross-gen version, all you need to do is download the PS4 version, and there'll also be a PS5 version. There literally is 2 separate downloads per version of the game. You're going to play the PS4 version, which will look weaker, not take advantage of the quick loading times or the ray tracing. If you have a Scuf controller or you're using the back paddles for your Sony PlayStation DualShock 4, you can still use that on the PS5, but there'll be no benefit. My suggestion is to wait. You wait for a reduction in price, maybe after Christmas, or you wait until they release a Pro version of the PlayStation 5. My suggestion is if you are a dedicated gamer, you stream, you want to get the most out of your gaming consoles, I would suggest you wait for the Pro controller. I'm doing so not only for the controller, but the Pro console as well. This may come with more storage, maybe potentially a different kind of loading method, maybe more USB ports, or maybe with a capture card built in. There are loads of things they could include inside a Pro version of their console. I'm holding out. I'm playing the PS4 with my PS4 controller and back paddles until further notice. I am looking forward to something new to buy, but during this lockdown, this incredibly tough year, I'm sticking with the PS4 and going to be playing cross-gen, cross-platform with my boys and maybe some of my subscribers. I'd like to know your opinions, guys, in the comments, hashtag PS4 or hashtag PS5. What are you going to be using come January? Have a little think. PS4 or PS5? I'm hashtag PS4. I'd love to know what you guys are thinking too. This channel is all about Call of Duty and tips and tricks in the games, of course. My name is Gabba, aka Gabba, and if you've got a cat and you squeeze it, it will make a noise like that's my name. If you could drop an early like, sorry, late like, this is the end of the video now, and maybe subscribe for more, as there are tons of videos of Black Ops Cold War right around the corner.